round, and it's not always enough. Jacob going to be forced back. They almost catch him at the angle. Can they finally bring down JKS? He's going to try and flash his way into a fight. He'll pick up one more kill. What does it take to bring him down in this B defense? The flash for the setup, and actually, he makes it back around the smoke. He's still a factor here. Oh no, they line up behind it. I can't believe it. Alex now alone, and they finally take him, but he's destroyed their team. It's 5 health left here. Alex in a
Dupree looked back towards Squeaky. First shot for him, successful, and shut the door and broke his face. Yes. After you, no, after me. After Dupree. Brocky down with a shot to the dome as Nico got him back, but they continue to fall shy.
I love it. Well, that's the piss around confirmed. They can't even get through the squeaky door. Oh no, not like that. At least let them leave with some dignity here. Glaive just locking the door, slamming it in their face. You're not going to let them through.
Oh, you got the kill!
Yo, you killed him! I just killed him! Guys, you're joking! Oh my god!
Yeah, you did. You're so good.
Guys, I said this to you before, I'm gonna say it to you again. I've been carrying from day one, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you press B45 again?
Players trapped in the corner. The smoke is actually going to help 100 Thieves cross into the bomb site.
It will, but... oh, actually, they get maybe a bit of a gift there. This is where Vitality need to remind themselves, there's no bomb plant yet. All the pressure of the timer right now is on 100 Thieves and Bradis faction. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Taking down Shocks as well, and 100 Thieves stealing the round!
That's a couple of them. That's a couple.
One of them gone.
Deploying flashbang.
I'm coming.
Tag them going jungle.
Flashbang. Bomb has been planted.
Nice, man. He did it for Reddit.
That's beautiful.
Nice one, bruv.
Diffusing.
This is one, guys. Wait, I stepped to
Dude, maybe I'm just way better as a tapper. Fuck Spring.
Pause, bro.
Hell yeah.
Dude, my adrenaline's pumping and you guys pause? This is sick, man.
Necessarily just a brick wall. You know, one-dimensional approach, a passive RPK sits on a bomb site. This man's been pushing pretty regularly for Vitality through hut into lobby and finding the kills pretty consistently.
Not this round. At least not yet. There is a couple of shots being exchanged. RPK's on 6 HP, continues to peak. Didn't really have anywhere to go, and now Nico looks to push the issue. A nice flash from Colterra, and Nico is single-handedly opening up the A bomb site.
All of a sudden, anymore. They need to let the bomb do the talking and pull the CTs toward them. In doing so, Nico's going to head in on the flank, which Glaive is watching. Rain will get Dupree. Nico will get Glaive. Now they've got a chance of ice on 28. The shutout on his shoulders, and he knows that they're coming in. They know both directions. Tries to find the headshots, finds one. Now we can just play the time. Not the HP advantage. 2 boxes to get by Nico. And Device does it in a clutch, in style, and 16-0 on the stage.
Z?
Might be, not sure. He was flashing from Z.
I smoke Z.
Brother, I smoke side.
Okay, I don't know. Side.
What?
Crazy.
Pika, na Monaco im.
Monaco im, yeah.
ZywOo's going to post on the angle now as well, and that is not looking good for FaZe at all. If you're just going to run straight at ZywOo without dealing with him, obviously we'll see how it turns out for you. Shocks now elects to take the peak, and 15 HP for Brokey at least is able to trade him back down. Still the numbers are depleting though for Vitality. Brokey might have something to say about it though. Gets ZywOo down low, can't finish him off, and not expecting the peak. And it's all onto Nico.
You've tagged him to 6 HP. Only ZywOo re-peaks with the CZ there.
Yeah.
He knows he's good enough to do it.
Nico hasn't really had much of an impact on this round at all. He did take control of Secret. ZywOo's waiting for him.
You can't catch him off. He's just too clued on.
Yeah.
That was a...
But he'll go down. A wonderful triple out of Azza. 5 kills overall on him, 3 of them in this round.
What kind of money can RPK? Ooh, that's a beautiful shot.
Wow.
That's Liaz hitting the dirt. Oh, another one, a follow-up from RPK. A 1 versus 2, and he's got a real chance. He's going to drop down vents. He might have an opportunity to get the bomb planted, but Gratisfaction has read it. He's got a little bit of a jump, but he doesn't have the HP to press the issue. At least a plant for RPK and a chance to win a 1 versus 4.
That would be huge. The Molotov is going to limit his space down here, but now he's out in the open. He just wants to continue on that one-shot headshot situation, and he actually falls back here. They're going to line up for him. He gets 1. Oh my God! The 1 versus 4, and the tank able to pick it up. Surely that is another crushing round here for 100 Thieves. They just cannot catch a break.
Well, they caught their break. They had a 4-on-1. You cannot.
I mean, look, at least we're not seeing what we used to see, which is just going straight through smoke with no utility and just hoping it catches a team off.
Either way, they're pushing into the site now with less than 20 seconds by the time they actually start this execute, which means if you make one mistake, you're done. Tyloo have rotated an extra player, or force an extra rotator across to B, which means Vitality only has 2 here. Maybe a chance now for Tyloo.
Tyloo needs to step up. Ben Tet's actually doing an okay job. They're going to be able to get the bomb down here. How have they made this work? Only just. Ben Tet has absolutely popped off. One of the players that we know, generally speaking, Tyloo can rely on. They've been able to do so in this round. Jordan, there was nothing that he could have dealt with there. There was literally no utility.
Absolutely pummeled on the first map of a series. There's absolutely...
On your map pick.
Just... Yeah, that's rough, dude. Just gonna be honest with you guys.
This is what like we talk about historic moments, and this is what usually we make the Geneva Convention for. It's kind of a war crime because that was Pimp. That was kind of obscene.
It was a weird game. Let's be honest. It was Astralis just being dominant from the first kill, basically, and throughout the...
He's jumping at the bit, getting involved in this one, but Olofmeister will pull one back.
And Xyp9x may only have an MP9. He was aware that they could boost, that 2 had gotten there, so he was watching for Glaive in case they wanted to go over the top. Unfortunately, Glaive went down by getting a little too aggressive on the peak, and I think Xyp9x might be in for a bit of trouble here. Dupree's going to have to be perfect again with the M4. Unfortunately for him, Magistic's gone. He has to do it all. He might! Xyp9x! With the assist from Dupree, is able to get it with the MP9. Bomb goes down at the long cave, and Cole's got to flank around. They've got to be aware of this, but Dupree's the one with the rifle, and he gets inside of the pit. He's already looking at the range.
Yeah, it's a great setup here. coldzera, yes, he's got the advantage with that scope, but it's still such a difficult shot here. Luckily, he has got enough time to work with. Brings out that scope. First kill's going to be his. Oh, he doesn't actually connect. This could be a problem now. Ducking and weaving, trying to avoid the headshot here. Xyp9x still in the open, has got the rifle at this point, but coldzera needs to be precise. He can't find it, and that's a big round for Astralis to pick up.
And Xyp9x actually switched over to get a Krieg of his own. That makes that shot more achievable. And Glaive, he's doing exactly what he needs to. Rain pulls one back. Bomb waits at long. 29 seconds. And Glaive knows there's a chance they can still get to long. So he'll play the box instead. But he has to cover both angles because the disc can't see it. Olof's missed. Glaive's on the ramp, though. He knows he's there. And the problem is that Glaive has no support. So Magisk is locked in. This is their best chance yet. Yes, he... Oh, dropped the bomb! He dropped the bomb! Magisk! He turns and catches them. He knew exactly where they were.
Get him out!
Worrying for the likes of EG. That's Olofmeister with his 3rd frag of the round, looking to get 4. And at this point, Stanislaw can only sit on the corner with the MP9, knowing that one bullet will take him down. How is he alive?
You know, some people would ask that about a lot of Canadians, but it's because they're very apologetic.
Well, he's got his work cut out for him here. The smoke doesn't do much for him, unfortunately. That incendiary, a little bit worrying as well, but his Cirque needs a quick 1D here. Not going to get it. Olofmeister looking for the ace now. Another headshot for him. He's actually got the highest headshot percentage rating in this tournament now, 65% so far. And he's been using the AWP more and more recently, so that's impressive.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Stan will grab bomb back from the mid-tier lobby and head up to the roof. Run it around to the top of the main entrance as well, and looks like that's the door he elects for. Unfortunately for him, there's a very clear divide between CT territory and T.
Sure.
But when they peek, you just get wrecked.
It's certainly a confident-based map. If you're feeling like you're not finding your picks and getting completely destroyed all over the place, you're just trying to go around as a pack. You're trying to run these defaults, but just not working out at all. This is barely a strategy coming in from FaZe Clan as Dupree helps himself to his 4th kill, looking for the ace, but the double orb setup, it will find all 5 there. Device to get the final kill. This looks way too easy.
Rocky's going to have to be so careful. Smoke, flash.
That's it.
If he goes down, they have no utility to attack onto A. Xyp9x isn't going to push the whole way around because he doesn't want to be spotted by anyone potentially at the top of mid, which they now are. They weren't then, but they now are.
Well, that's all the utility gone. The smoke and the flash used towards middle. And that incendiary is everything. Broky can't even access towards the short position here. They're having to wait.
Second time they've used that. That's the same one they used on Nico. It covers both short and mid. And it lets them do this. Get position, set them up, and knock them down. You can't forget. If you've been around as a CS fan for as long as we have, or even, the last 4 years, that TSM set the meta on this map. The core of that team is waiting for the player who's already weakened by the nade to be backing out, but no one was. It would be a great setup if they had someone just holding that angle. Either way, they're set for a 3-2 defensive split and 2 inside of B. Hence why no one was at the doors as Magisk fires back inside of the smoke. No one directly in front of him. There is now. Broky gets hit, so does Cold. In fact, Cold goes down, and Magisk isn't done there. Steps out for more. Olaf finally silences him, and fair play. He finds Dupree as well, but still a 1-on-3, 15 seconds. It's yes or go, and the answer will be no. Breezy shuts down the first. Olaf's got it back, but watch for Cirque. AWP up close. Close is where he shines. Clips the edge through the box of Cold Zero. That leaves him alive on 6, but that's good enough for Ethan to capitalize. In fact, he might get them all, or will he? He has to. He has to get them all. He has to shut down Olaf for his 3rd in the round, and that's not going to happen. FaZe tie the game, and Yanko.
Olaf Meister. That is, hold the music for now. It was a great round, but it wasn't quite the close.
The bomb site.
Still a 2-on-3. Still looking very winnable for EG. They've got them pretty much surrounded. And the bomb plant, much delayed at the moment, because I think FaZe are just worried about the fact that they might get peeked in the middle of it. Broky holding the corner, and they're actually going to go and check. Instead of putting the bomb down, just saying, you know what, we need to clear out more space here. Or maybe, if they can, even escape to the other bomb side. There's going to be a smoke going up, and now at least they can try and go for it. So bomb goes down after a fairly big delay there. Molotov up on the high ground to force Tariq back, and now Cirque and Stanislaw outside. They've got so many grenades on this EG side, you have to assume that they can set up a retake here.
How's Broky going to handle this smoke that just got put up in front of him? That really isolates things. I think there's an edge on the left that he can toy with. He's going to look for it. Nico's got 1 kill. Cirque didn't see it. He's looking for somebody to come through. Not happening just yet. The bomb is tapped. Nico inside the hut is going to commit. He's found 1 kill. Oh, and this retake, they got so deep into the bomb site, it slipped away from him.
I want to grab this whole jet lag thing for a second, and I want to grab it. I want everyone to grab it. Grab it, Jacob. You got it? Yep. And I want you to throw it away.
Thank you.
Because me, as an individual, when I played professional Counter-Strike and we didn't have practice rooms and I would travel from Australia to the other side of the world every second bloody day of the week, jet lag was not an excuse that I'd run with because I was just like, yeah, we're competing at the tournament. Now, if we look at the good teams here, all of them are in the exact same conditions.
Yes.
The local teams, yeah, they're not in those conditions. There should be absolutely no excuse of jet lag across the board. It's not like half the teams are jet lagged and half the teams aren't. Everybody has the same conditions. If you can't come to a tournament, take a couple of bloody sleeping tablets or regulate your sleep to get yourself working in the right way, then you're not a professional at what you're doing. So let's grab that narrative and let's throw it away because I don't want to have any excuses coming through here with the counter.
Smoke. Slightly different though because he goes forward of the box and it's not a wide smoke, so they were already pre-committed to going outside, and Nico actually gets the position. Now you can see how the play is meant to unfold. So Astralis got caught off that time by it. Slight variation, and now Broky just gonna try and hold out the ramp. Good find, drops down. Magisk still last alive, 1-on-5, and he's dropped. That's the most convincing round from FaZe all series so far, and it's only their 2nd round of it.
Brock and Breezy desperate to find any sort of opening they can, but coldzera, he outpositions Breezy, but he can't outshoot him. It's now a 3-on-2, 25 seconds remaining.
I question if Cold's been looking at radars a few times.
They're throwing it away.
He's been caught, Cold, with a bit of slow reaction time on angles as such in this game. Olaf, oh, you can see the head. He knows it's there, can't land the shot. You're right, though. They have brought this back to a 2-on-2. From what was 4, Breezy knows exactly where that shot came from. 9 seconds, bomb being planted. Cirque to do so, and that is exactly why his teammate held position watching the door at hut.
Yeah, This is strange from FaZe. They had a 4-on-2 lead, and now it's actually them on the back foot. Cirque gets another headshot, and Brokey hasn't done much this game so far. 9 and 14, but he is good in these clutch scenarios. This will be a real test for the young man, though. Makes his way towards heaven. He's got Cirque and Breezy to find. Time is ticking away way past the halfway point here. Breezy seems to know exactly where he is, and I can't believe it. After Nico's heroic efforts there towards Secret, it all falls apart in the 4-on-2 due to them being way too aggressive there, Matt. The bomb was unlikely he can win this one, but there is a chance. So you can see what the outside smoke. Yeah, you're right. It's a block division with the AWP outside. They were going for a fast play towards main entrance. It's worked out for him, though. Should be X7 closing things out the UMP. Spots him. Doesn't matter just yet.